everybody, I'm Z here at Vucari-gaming, and we are back with Mechanicus 2 Necron campaign. So, let me see. Our next mission is the Nemesaur. So I'm guessing we're waking people up. Okay, we are going in with Obasis against the Mechanicus. So this time, as we go in, I'm going to talk about I'm going to try and talk about the Necrons. But our mission. Obasis has been tasked to awaken Necasaur Hekemhi. Okay.
Vanguard Nevershah's first task upon rousing Theron Psychotep from the Great Sleep was to likewise bring his principal advisors from their slumber. These three, known as the Vucari, were learned and cunning in the extreme. One among them was Hekemhi, Nemesaur of Kivroth's legions and general of Psychotep's armies.
Vanguard, are my Vucari awakened? Are they ready to serve?
Hekemhi's tomb is intact, but much of it has risen above the planet's surface. The invaders seek to defile it in search of its secrets. The vermin have built an encampment and are excavating the tomb with their crude machines, even now.
Yes. Vermin. Eradicate them. Bring me the general of my armies.
Okay. So, we're gonna go with... No. We're gonna go with just +5 moving metal. And our choices here, we have Lich Guard, which are the bodyguards of important Necrons. We have Canoptic Scarabs and Necron Warriors. I can only have one of each of these. Okay. And it comes with 2. Okay, I get it. Launch mission. Our kingdoms have slept as filth grew upon them like mold. Unrecure the traveler. Okay, so here we... Okay, we are walking. That's interesting. And immediately we are fighting against the Adeptus Mechanicus. These young races are but the dust that is gathered between the cracks in our creation, and now we are here to sweep them away. Zarathustra the Ineffable, guardian of the Starflame. You know, Necrons really are very humble people. No overblown egos or anything like that. Yeah, that's a joke. So, to talk about the Necrons.
The invaders had a depraved hunger for knowledge. They scrabbled at the ground as if Kivroth was eager to give up its secrets. Unenlightened as they were, their determination posed a danger to the Nemesaur's tomb.
Cut through this pathetic rabble. The Pharaon wills it.
Okay. So, as with Aquarius, let's talk real quick about Necrons. The Necron tier were one of the oldest civilizations in their existence, coming from a nightmarish hell world, soaked, absolutely soaked in radiation. they found themselves irradiated, filled with cancers, and desiring immortality. A life better than the one they were currently cursed to exist in. And they went initially to an alien race known as the Great Old Ones. The Great Old Ones were godlike entities. Think of them as the forerunners from the Halo universe. Ancient, powerful, rich in knowledge that we can't begin to understand. And they went to them and they said, "We are dying. Our lives are short and miserable.
And readiness.
We beg you, we request that you make us immortal. That you give us the secret of eternity." And the Great Old Ones went, "Lol, get lost." Of course, they weren't that crass. But they said in no uncertain terms, "No, absolutely not. We will not do this for you. Death is natural, and your
Sticks and
place in
stones
things
have
is
minimal
to die."
effect on living metal bones.
Needless to say, the Necrons, then known as the Frontier, took this with grace and sobriety, and gave up their pursuit of immortality, choosing instead to embrace the reality of their mortality. And if you think that seems a little unlikely, congratulations, you are correct. The Necrontier responded by declaring war on the Great Old Ones. A war where they promptly got their asses kicked. Now you might think, okay, they got into this war, they got their asses kicked, and that was the end of it. You would be wrong. Because realizing that they couldn't beat the Great Old Ones, that they did not have the technology to counter the sorceries of these ancient, powerful beings, the Necrontier elected to find allies. And this search for allies brought them to a race known as the Catan. And the Catan said, "Oh, that's really, that's unreasonable of them to deny you immortality. They should share what they know. But don't worry, we will grant you the knowledge you seek. We will teach you the secrets of immortality."
Let them come.
And as you might guess, the Necrontier responds to that with, "Thank you, that would be amazing. We would love to learn how to be immortal. This thing that we have sought, that we started a war in pursuit of, please, tell us how to do it." And the Great Old Ones found themselves facing an army of abominations as the Catan tricked the Necrontier into entering giant furnaces. Furnaces where they found themselves stripped of their organic components, rendered down, and stripped of even their souls, and fed into giant furnaces. these furnaces churned out the metallic form of the
The entrance to Hecamheap's tomb would open only to the exalted among Kivroth's nobility, but was evidently malfunctioning. It remained closed even in the face of the Royal Guard.
Okay, we have three options. We can Dominion, Explosion, or Decision. I'm gonna try Decision.
The doors were carved open and dismantled, preserving the much eroded grandeur of the Nemesis tomb.
Okay.
The Vargard's agents were not the first to enter the tomb since the Great Sleep began. One of the invaders had made its own entrance, worming through cracks that had opened up in the structure over the eons. It brazenly scrutinized the many artifacts interred alongside Hecamheap.
You dare to enter this place, to plunder it for ill-gotten trinkets.
Then Scavola's hypotheses were well-founded. These hateful Xenos are not dead, but slumbering. And now they awaken, thinking machines of living metal. Anathema to the Omnicized design. We must know them, the better to destroy them.
Such hubris, to presume to learn of us. You, who are beneath our very notice.
Very well. I will tear your secrets from your corpses.
Okay. But anyway, so the Necrons were enslaved. No longer the Necron tier, stripped of their souls along with their fleshy bodies. They were slaves of the Kata.
Though inferior to us, this one is armed beyond the means of its underlings. Do not underestimate it, and eliminate it quickly.
Okay. Let's see what we can do.
Let them come!
Bonk. That's not very nice. That's very not nice. do not. Absolutely not. Categorical negative.
Let them break their blades against us!
Okay. Some units have armor and defense, making it hard to kill. Each point of armor reduces incoming damage by 1. Defense regenerates each turn. Gotta get us some. Okay. He jumped away. Okay, Jesus.
Let them break their blades against us!
I'm gonna notice I have made a terrible mistake. Oh dear.
I stand!
Yep, this is me about to finish. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh god. Okay. Please. Oh god. Okay, I messed up. Unless... No.
Break them!
I have won no glory
And readiness!
in this battle. sleeping legions.
The sarcophagus chamber and the stasis crypt within was undamaged. It had remained inviolate in spite of the invaders' attempts to breach it.
What crisis demands my awakening? Let it be dire indeed, for I do not stir but for the gravest tidings.
It is by my will you are awakened. Yes, I have need of you, of my Eupatridae. Announce yourself to me.
I think he's forgotten who they are.
My Pharaon, I am Nemesaur Hecamhebe, commander of our dynasty's legions, conqueror of our dynasty's foes. Do you truly not recognize the foremost of your noble servants? Has the great sleep caused you such ill?
Nonsense. I recall you well, Nemesaur. Your decisive skill, your firm resolve. I command it all. I command all that I behold. And we are invaded. Yes, hateful primitives infest my planet. You, Nemesaur, you will serve me again. You will drive them from my dominion.
I hear your will, my Pharaon. And I trust that you guide our dynasty with undiminished wisdom. Our warriors shall march forth and exterminate these lesser creatures. In the name of Sankotep, as in all things.
Oh, okay. Mission complete. Dynastic Awakening, 2 Eminence. That battle did not go the way I wanted, but essentially, so when the Necrons and the Catan, the Star Gods, fought their war against the Great Old Ones, they won eventually. Even though the Great Old Ones created such races as the Krork, now the Orcs, and the Eldari, still the Eldari. Assignments or special effects.
My Pharaon, I humbly submit to the court a matter that requires urgent attention.
Speak, Cryptid.
My divination of the heavens has revealed a new void ship entering Kivroth's orbital reaches. It matches neither the designs of our human enemy, nor those of our own kind.
You were right to bring this to court, Cryptic. We awoke into a galaxy full of enemies. These invasive species flock to our domain like circling carrion birds. Vagar! The presence of uninvited visitors to Kivroth is displeasing to me. I wish them banished from our sight. See to it.
Of course, my Pharaon. An orbital weapon of sufficient power, a formidable Gauss pylon array, is being excavated by human interlopers ignorant of what they have uncovered. My royal guard shall retake the weapon and use it to strike this spacecraft from orbit.
Okay, reactivate an orbital weapons facility to shoot down the unknown spacecraft. It'll give us 1 eminence and 10 living metal. And it will be effective. Okay, so we have 1 assignment. There. Okay, we have 1 eminence. Resident focus. Inflict provoked on enemy units in a radius. Gonna be methodical. for, man? Who's gonna go over here? Hecky. Okay. So that makes it easy. We know who to upgrade. We're gonna give Hecky the Devourer Nanoscarabs and the Hyperspatial. No, that. Oh, right. We're gonna give him this. And this. Ooh. Which unlocks a curse. Inflict vengeful stars. Suffers +1 damage from attacks made by Necron units. When killed, generates 2 Dominion. I'm not worried about him. So that was one battle. I'm going to say we're going to end it here. Shorter episodes. Next episode, I will, in between battles and chaos, I will talk about the process or about the war that the Necron fought against the Catan and how they rose up. Until next time, everybody, I'm Z here at Vucari-gaming. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.